Hey, bushcraft fans. Doing a little night ops. Had to stay at work a little late, so there's no light left. We're gonna harvest some fatwood. If I don't fall in the river first. Oh yeah, we're going over here. This place looks completely different at nighttime. My buddy Joe's already out here. Not sure where. Once I get to the coordinates, I'll holler out for him. Alright folks, it's about an hour and a half later. Good little trek into the woods. What we got here is a big old fat stump. Now what happens, this one was evidently cut. And there's still a lot of resin still left in it. But as you can see, this right here, that vein, was where I pulled that first piece from. And there's a lot of resin in there, so I'm gonna try to harvest that web right there. If you look at it, it's like one big blade sticking out of the ground. And the ground here is full of holes. I walked through it and then found myself knee deep in dirt. So let me put the camera down and start hacking away. Smells good. There you are. I want to piece this stuff out. I'd rather get it in one large chunk. It's easier to carry, but
oh yeah,
I may not have a choice here.
I'll tell you. If you where your hand is, I guarantee you, if you split that off, you have a nice vein in there.
Well, I'm grabbing this whole piece right here.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah,
it's gonna
I'm
weigh
pulling
like
the
100
whole.
pounds.
Nah, I got paracord in there. I'll strap it on my back.
Oh, okay.
See, this stuff's all rotten.
Yeah.
And it's just falling apart. Yeah, it's. I think I just got lucky on that one blade that I pulled out of here.
Yeah. Got a Whompus Cat out there.
Whompus Cat. I haven't heard that term since I was 12, man.
I have no idea what that is.
Don't be dawdling out there.
That Whompus Cat.
Yeah, Whompus Cat going to get you. Parents dream up the weirdest crap, don't they? It's about 4 feet down, too. Good God. Look at that. I put that on the bandsaw tonight and clean her up, throw it in a box. Got me a load of fatwood on my back in a garbage bag. It's a mite heavy. Oh, there's my trail. Joe came out from his camp upstream, came down and helped me for a little bit. Thank you, Joe. I got about 45, 50 pounds of fat lighter on my back. Some of the stuff is just crumbling off, so I'm just wire brushing it off to get to the good stuff. It's the rotten stuff that's really no good anymore. But underneath it is some good resin fatwood. Oh, and I got this too. Just split that up on the bandsaw once I clean it up a little bit. And I'll be here a while. Alright guys, so what happens is when a pine tree dies over the years, the sap has nowhere to go, so it collects in the roots. And last night I pulled this apart and you can see all this stuff is just dried up resin. If you look at the end grain, you just start seeing reddish or orangish colors. That will indicate a high percentage of resin in the wood. Now, the resin will actually crystallize if it's sitting on the outside, so the best thing is to leave a piece of fatwood alone and leave that wood coating on there. That dried up wood really isn't hurting anything, so if you knock all that stuff off, you'll expose the resin and it should dry out in a couple of years. But if you're ready to go ahead and use it, it'll split just like a regular piece of wood, and you can use it as a fat lighter stick or however you want to do it. So when we get ready to use it, all we have to do is scrape off a little bit. Now, a lot of people think you need gobs and gobs of this stuff to get a fire going, which is not the case. All you really need to do is get a few shavings like this put together in a little pile and hit with a fire steel. All that black smoke is coming from that resin. And once you get it started, it's kind of hard to put it out. So don't do it in the house, kids. That stuff still wants to stay lit. Now, since I just did pull this out of the ground yesterday, there's a lot of punky wood. That, when dried out, makes a good coal extender just by itself. It still has a lot of the resin in it. In fact, it's sticking to the knife, as you can see that. Get a good coal building on that, and that'll stay lit for a while. So what I've done is I'm shaving down my fatwood to fit inside a little metal tin. That way I can throw it in my pack, put a ranger band around it, and I won't get resin all over the inside of my pack. So I'm going to cut it the length and then slim it down a little bit so it'll fit all in there. Fatwood has a lot of resin in it, and it will gum up your blades. So a little shot of WD-40 should take care of it. Better yet, turpentine, because that's where turpentine comes from, is pine resin. Pine sol also works. Good as new.